Man, what it do, what it world? It's your minds and them, the Toothless Wonder, reporting on the Bamboozled Again News Network. Negroes get bamboozled every day, B. You know what I'm saying? And in the words of Black Ram 313, I'm on here because it's therapeutic, man. Check this out, right? Get straight into it. So I've detailed, you know, my my fight, as a father, you know what I'm saying? So, based on the child's mother, right? She, it's the single black woman household where they, go down there and say, ADHD or one of these objective, diagnoses. The doctor sign off on it, try to pill your child all up. So now that, my daughter live with me, it's been a fight to just prove she lived with me, right? You know what I'm saying? I had to go file a court order for sole custody, for that to stop child support, to, you know what I'm saying, woo woo. So I take all this down to Social Security, right? Because I don't want my child receiving no cash benefits. That one ain't going to the child because the child live with me, you understand? And I don't want my child labeled as disabled in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Man, do you realize the fight with these folk? One, to prove that I'm the father and that she lived with me when the mother's withholding all that pertinent information that would allow me to, legally or with these various agencies restructured to prove that, to hold on to whatever financial benefit that is attached to the child, right? But I don't have to prove none of that to pay child support. You know what I'm saying? They just sign you up. You know what I'm talking about? It's crazy, yo. So I just went down to Social Security, right? This is my third time down there in 3 weeks, right? So they keep moving the goalposts with the evidence. They say produce evidence. I produce said evidence. They saying from another state agency, they say, nah, we don't accept that. I done wrote two, affidavits, whoop the whoop the whoop. So I just left up out the camp. They said, we need a birth certificate. I produced the birth certificate. They said, nah, we need the original copy. And that's not going to suffice. So I'm asking, like, the last person just told me, come down here with a birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just tripping to me how I've been down here 3 times. You would think, in a logical, sensible mind, okay, this man have been down here 3 weeks, right? Alleging XYZ, under the penalties of perjury. But y'all won't even check into it, even though y'all being defrauded. Now, this is where I started getting hot. She was like, well, we're not being defrauded, da da da. I said, what? Oh, okay. No, I mean, whatever. Then at the end of it, I had to get up and walk out. Because she was like, I said, and I wrote on this particular affidavit that my child is not disabled. And once I become so woo 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 woo, I'm taking her off of it. She said, you can't determine that. We determine if the child is disabled. I said, man, no, you don't. Man, what, man? Man, I had to get on up out of there. And this the way my brain translates stuff. Like, you don't deem whatever, whatever. Man, I'm trying not to cuss, yo. Man, they had me hot up in the camp. Gonna tell me what my child is. Man, see, that's the shit, man. Excuse me, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Man, I hope, and I hope Camilla get in there, yo, so all this foolishness can fall apart, yo. I don't want it to get better. I want it to get worse. So we can all see and deal with reality, yo. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, your child might be drooling like this here, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that ain't my child. Put them in the cool with the rest of the kids. You know what I mean? And then it's crazy how essentially my daughter mother's committing fraud, right? Defrauding the government. Typically, if they say, any change in address, income, you're supposed to report all that. But they're giving her the benefit of the doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? They won't even check into it. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's mad whack out here, B. I'm alright, though. I'm going to go to Planet Fitness and get jiggy, right? But this is, like Biggie said, an everyday struggle when you try and do right. I said that when I legitimately tried to get clean and sober. I went through more hell trying to get clean and sober than I ever did in the streets. It was more traumatic trying to do right than it was getting shot at and breaking my neck and all that. I done overcame all that. That's why I refuse to relapse, because I ain't trying to deal with no treatment folk. And that's another institution or industry that's been penetrated with the sophistication of evil with the insurance game and the billing of services. Now your problems are financially incentivized. That's why you got all these helping industries now. And praise the Most High. I'm going back into being like a crisis response peer support specialist. You know what I'm saying? Man, ready to jump out the window. Cuz, don't do it, baby. Don't do it, baby. I'm here with you. I get up on the ledge with you because I understand, man. I feel you. Yes, sir. And that's my skill set, man. Put me back in the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. I actually give it that, especially when, you've overcome by the grace of the Most High. You were on a path of healing and overcoming, not even realizing. You were just trying to figure out why you was getting your hind parts handed to you all day long from the people who's supposed to be helping. For the longest, as I said on here, it seemed like I was invisible. I was like, yo, I'm actually trying. It seemed like I got more grace and mercy when I was dead wrong. Then when I legitimately trying to do right, even though I don't know exactly how I'm doing it, because I ain't never did it before, it's like he just backed up all the way off of me and just said, man, it was crazy, yo. Hot. But then, defense mechanism turned into a joke. Can't, man, back to them Social Security folk, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, the child mother is purposely went ghost on me to withhold information so I can't prove that my child lived with me. So I had to go down, file for soul custody. Then I got cussed out for that, right? You know what I mean? Woo. Got cussed out. Then project and claim I'm all about money. When I've told her even previously before the child was even born, this the play they gonna try to run. They run it on every, single black woman who got killed. I got the whole time where all the youngins are labeled as by Social Security as disabled and receiving money for them, yo. Whole town full of them. You know what I mean? My daughter just tapped me, my foopy bloop. You know what I'm saying? And I want to go straight to the top, you. You know what I'm saying? Just like with this immigration thing. Okay, it's easy to blame. Let's say, the immigrants. But who's the people at the top who are setting the environment for the immigrants to be here? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you can go down. So if you're not supposed to be here, they got a section saying, if you're illegal, here's where you fill out. Or if you ain't supposed to be here, essentially, here's where you fill out to get benefit. If that ain't a slap in the face, yo, you know what I'm saying? Just like in Asheville, North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Jorge, and this ain't no knock to them. Jorge, he come over here with nothing and get cash, and they getting home loans and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? They skipping down the street, down the yellow brick road. The folk in Asheville got $750, and they make them jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get that. Man, down with Babylon, Joe. For real, cuz. Ain't nothing about none of this. Nothing. You understand? Sick of these folk, man. I can't wait till it fall. I'm throwing a party. Now, I don't drink, but I'm going to buy beers for everybody, yo. All the disenfranchised. All those, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I was thinking about, if you a black male here, you got Trump. I should be deemed disabled. You know what I'm saying? But I can't afford to be disabled, so I learn how to function. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, get on up out there, man. I should keep replaying that in here. You don't determine if the child is disabled. Like, you own my child. Man, you don't, man. And see, this is the quagmire, right? Because when fathers try to, let's say, such as myself, who been shucking and jiving, then trying to get right, trying to do right, and then done over extended period of time, that's the fight you got to face. But if you're sound sausage head, or like my daughter, he don't have to worry about nothing, because he don't care. She don't come bothering him. He don't care what go on. You know what I'm saying? He get a pass. He don't get vexed at all. Boy, the fight to do right, hell of a drug, boy. Good God of mercy, boy. Meanwhile, DJ Envy I think his daughter 8, and can dress her up like Lil' Kim. How come he ain't deemed disabled? We need to do a wellness check on him while he at the Breakfast Club and put him in a straitjacket for 72 hours and make him think about something. But he don't get a pass on here, but as far as the system, he get a pass. The sexualization of the chip, man, yeah, I'm ready to turn into my vigilante. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to start locking people up under citizen's arrest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to go back in the day and become one of them old colonial Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Just take the law into my own hand. Because it done got so bucky loose. You know what I'm saying? Lock people up and take them to the jail myself. You know what I mean? Since y'all ain't gonna do y'all job. You know what I mean? All this, See, here's my thing. That's why it's hard for me to be in institutions, right? Not that I grandstand or try to, tell people what to do, right? But if I see something that we all know ain't right, I'm not bound down just because it's some company eat it. You know what I'm saying? No, man. Ain't nobody doing all that. And then it make me look at other people like, I understand everybody got working. And this is how the system slow cooking, where they erode your principles and beliefs. Now you're a shell of your former self, keep a job. But you know deep down you ain't stand up for what's right. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to them brothers, man, who you say, give me liberty or give me death? You know what I'm saying? Where them, like I was thinking, like even in respect to let's say the civil rights, where you man, the brothers are gone who used, in the fight for freedom, used to get dug, bite them in their hind parts, and they turn the water hose on them and blow them across the street. You know what I'm saying? Police knock y'all upside the head and lock you up. Do we got any of them brothers anymore, yo? No. And I guess there's no incentive. Because as we see in relation, they've letting out a drove of the leader of the Zopound gang, Big Meech. Not saying they shouldn't get out, but when we look at it, you know what I'm saying, in totality, they letting these brothers out. These super duper drug runners are getting out. Rayford Edmonds from D.C., they getting out. But we got real political prisoners still locked up, yo. And they not even up for no hearing. You let out the bad, you let out Barnabas, you know what I'm saying? But keep the proverbial real ones that can come out and help the community, or at the very least, like New Breed say, make you think. They keep them locked up. Man, this man, yeah, choke something, yo. I ain't gonna do it. I'm just venting on here. You know what I mean? I'm alright though. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's whack, yeah. See, that's what make me conjure up that old revolutionary spirit. You know what I'm saying? Start picking in front of, you know what I mean? And I'm essentially attesting, you would think, right? If I go to a state agency, right, whoever it may be, and allege fraud, you would think in this capitalistic society, they would at least do a due diligence to verify what I'm saying is true under the allegation of fraud or the, you know what I'm saying, potential, financial misappropriation, right? They say, I done wrote, now she tell me, now that's not our job to look into it. Well, whose job is it then? See, that's the stuff that boggles the mind. Was a gaslighting or something? You know what I'm saying, like, that's like me going to the police and basically saying a crime committed, and they say it's not our job to investigate it. And that's actually gonna come. That's why they got that new DOD bill where whatever they deem civil unrest, however they term that, they can just blow you away legally. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And now we're in this space, the police don't even solve the crimes no more. The internet do that. And don't even get paid for it. I guess maybe if you got podcasts or YouTube channel or something, man, whack out here. Like now, people got jobs and don't even do their job. You know what I mean? The police ain't policing. You know what I'm saying? The oversight, like when I try to go after, the old job, Avenues Recovery Center at Chesapeake Bay, was it 821 Fieldcrest Road, Cambridge, Maryland, you understand? I reported them to oversight agencies. They telling me, oh no, you gotta report to the next agency. Why don't you report it for me? Ain't y'all in the same building? That's why I'm a little different. Like when I was working at the spot, right? Say main man come in that joint and he come to the desk and tell me he don't feel safe about said individual. Now, because he withdrawn off of drugs, I might be able to determine it's some type of psychosis or it's a figment of his imagination. But in my mind, it's still my due diligence to check to see if what he's saying is true or not. Lord forbid I don't check and it be the case and something happen. I feel responsible. Even if whoever else overtop me don't feel I'm responsible. I do. He told me and I ain't go check. I'll go to work and do no work, yeah. Huh? And get away with it. Then the people who actually, especially in these helping fields, do the work, got a heart for it, they can't stay long. They got to start looking for another job while they at the job because they'll burn them out. But like I said, the old job, look, I had another interview with the county behavioral health, whatever, right? So, I stated my last job while I left. I said, ethical reason. She say, do you mind sharing? I said, would you like to hear? So I told her, about all the splacking and unethical whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So she tell me, she said, yeah, I heard that place was terrible. The whole town noticed that they some dupe, right? and can't get nobody look into them. I don't know if the synagogue of Satan, man, done paid everybody. That's another thing, yo. That's why Diddy got away with stuff so, because they would pay people up. You know, I guess the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase from Rapping was right. Everybody got a price except me. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe it now. Back to them people. I put on the affidavit or whatever. My reasoning for this is so that I can become, you know, the authoritative whatever as far as y'all deem it, right? And then close the case. Tell me I can't close the case. Who? Man. See, that's where I start, you know, that's why I get blackballed and stuff. Because people tell me I can't do stuff. Who gonna stop me? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this ain't 1786, man. Can't wait for this plate to fall, bro. Boy, that's still stuck in my mind, yo. Don't tell me what I can and can't do as a father. But I gotta keep the government out my home and out my child head and out my child ears. And, you know what I'm saying? It's like sheep herding. You gotta run over here and make sure the music, you know what I'm saying, that don't take hold. Then I run over here and check this government agency single-handedly, you know what I'm saying? Then I go over here and check the people they're around. You know, go over here and check the child, mother, and the environment. Man. It's so crazy how you just gotta fight just to keep your child safe. But can't nobody say nothing I've been wrong about. But don't listen to him, he crazy. But I can't be but so crazy because I done predicted everything that happened. It was crazy, yo. Man, I can't wait for these people to fall, yo. I don't know if I'm right or wrong for wishing on that. But it reminds me of like that verse in Revelation where it say, you know, the martyrs up in heaven, like, how long till you avenge, you know, whoop the whoop the whoop. Again, forgive me paraphrase. And he said, and y'all say until the number of your brethren has been fulfilled. Man, I'll tell you, I'm gonna be better at it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm mentally preparing myself for the guillotine, yeah. And won't go out a G, you know what I'm saying? Unbending to this dark satanic system where they sexualize your kids and deem them to be disabled so they can curtail, you know, their academic trajectory in life. Not on my watch. Shit. And it get vexed and it get a little tired. But I'm like Kevin Gates, I don't get tired of fighting this one. I still antagonize the people at the old job, make old posts about them, tag them in it. And it ain't, and then like I said, I was moved to empathy. It's not really to, you know, my peers who were engaged in certain activities. It's the leadership. That's who I go after, yo. Man, I might well go straight to the top. And as long as my skills pay the bills, I will never stop. No, sir, I don't care nothing about him being, you know, with a teacup on his head. And, what, man, they got all these underground tunnels and doing all this whack attack stuff, perpetrating a fraud and stole a whole group of people, whole culture, and screw that all up. And get that, well, I mean, I guess the world has been given into the, you know, the adversary and the heathen for a period of time, and we almost at the end of it. But let my righteous indignation arise, black man. Yes, sir. Do this single-handedly, baby. Against all, like Tupac said, against all odds. Man, them people had me hot. I'm all right now though, but I just want to come on here and vent a little bit, man. Sam Saucehead don't go through none of this. Sam Saucehead, he can have 9 kids by 14 women, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't got no problem getting no woman. They'll move them all in the house, you know what I'm saying? And she'll take care of him, buy him clothes so they can look good when it take pictures on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? All he do is play the game, smoke herb, lay pipe, you know what I'm saying? He'll get a pass. Nigga out here trying. Had to dial it back, racking my brain, trying so much, you know what I'm saying? Get you no love, you know what I'm saying? But I understand from a spiritual reason, though, you know what I mean? I'm not bound down to nothing, man. Yeah, man, who? Bound down for what? And get what out of it? Bow down to Caligula? No, sir. Man, you might well put me in the joint with and feed me to the lions, cuz. Oh, man, I'm not doing that. I can't even live myself. You know what I'm saying? Wake up in the morning, man, damn, you old suck ass dude, yeah. All that yin yang you talk on YouTube and bow down to them people. You just like the rest of the people. You just like the people you say you nothing like. No, sir. I like to be in league by myself. Keeps it real out here. Every time you turn around. And here's another, man. Black culture just, when did this become a thing, yo? They done completely demoralized us to no avail. We take pride in dysfunction. We're pridefully shameful. You know what I mean? Just walk around in the street bucky naked. We out here shooting each other like that's the thing to do. They say it's the white man that I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here. How Scarface said, ain't no love in this mother, ain't no love for yourself or your other brother. Man, we sacrifice our kids essentially to the modern day version of Moloch and feel good about it for some finances that they're about to phase out. So you know, sold out, and then in the end realized it had no value. Bamboozled again? Man. Yo, I love y'all, man. Man, shout out to Miss Brandy Wilson, Miss Pearl, Miss Tammy, my man Narc the Light, show you right. I don't want to forget nobody, man. I want, you know, those who comment, you know, subscribe, show love, man. Who else? My man Emery Bolden, shout out to you, my brother. I don't want to miss nobody, man. Shout, Leah, show you right. Man, we all in this together. Man, one day we should meet up, though. You know what I mean? Bump that. Got to come together. I'll just tarry until he come. Yes, sir. I'm frustrated, but I feel strong. Fighting a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Enduring this race. You know what I'm saying? Overcoming. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. I want to do some more. I want to go protest somewhere now. By myself. Just let them know. I ain't nothing like now I'm out here on, like Pastor Troy had a song. He said, man, we independent black owned. We in here by ourselves, baby. Yes, sir. Not selling out, not that coonism and the bully coonism. And all that tap dance Willie Earl stuff, man. Them days over with, man. Word up. And if you do, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. Get you around a bunch, and now you're a shell of your former self. You don't even know who you is when you look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Just put on, I guess, I don't know, some Balenciaga. You know what I'm saying? Some European sweet status symbol, and then parade around society, but get by yourself. You can't stand your own company. Woo, as I preaching now, to the now say now there. I don't want to be on here rambling, y'all. Take me apart for the cause, man. I'ma holler at y'all. Ooh,